Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a full moon in Libra reading from April 7th until May 7th when we have the full moon in Taurus. Now, my beautiful Librans, you guys know that you are ruled by Venus, which rules money and also love. So this is a period of, really bringing your relationships into focus, and these can be romantic relationships, social relationships, working relationships, okay? And just basically how we coexist with others is going to be on blast. This can also be a virtual, coexistence. And it's really an important time to focus on how we can bring more beauty into our lives. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from April 7th through May 7th. Messages for Libra. Ooh, that is the Eight of Swords in reverse. I wanted to pop out there. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oof, you guys have a lot of jumpers. And the Lovers. Oh, Venus will also be moving into Gemini, so that doesn't surprise me. You might want to research some of the astrology and how that's affecting you guys. Because you guys are ruled by Venus, and Gemini is going to be flirty and chatty. All right. Okay. We are ready. I do apologize about any of the background noise, you guys. As you guys know, everybody's home right now. So privacy is gone. Distractions are at an all-time high. All right. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to say before I do anything else in your outcome position, you have the Empress, which is one of your cards, is this Venusian, this Venus energy. So your world is going to be turned upside down, but don't worry, it might not be in a negative way. It might be something very, very positive. Look at that. And the world is upside down. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So funny little tricks that Spirit likes to play. So anyway, not even tricks, just this is beautiful synchronicity. So the World card is all about, completions, graduations, a cycle of closure. So coming to the end of, some sort of important period in your life, something that you've been manifesting, something you've been ushering in. And this card in the reverse, as your overall energy, Spirit is saying you're almost there. Let it happen. Underneath that, you have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is about healing, about rest and rejuvenation. There's a final step that you need to take. You need to take action, Libra. And I know it can be so difficult. So I have my Pluto and my Jupiter in Libra, I believe. And for Librans, it's very hard to sometimes make decisions. You like to weigh out your options and take your time with it. But Spirit's saying action is required with this Four of Swords. It's time to come out of sort of hibernating, kind of time to come out of that thinking, weighing your options type period. Three of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Remember, we are moving into Taurus after you guys, but the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration. So you might need a little bit of help. It might be time for you to ask for help, or it might be time to really focus on collaboration. Again, relationships, whether that's romantic, whether that's, physical, whether that's family, or whether that's work. And again, it can be virtual relationships as well. Now, the first card out is beautiful energy for you guys, Libra. This is the Ten of Pentacles. This is marriage. This is happiness. This is stability. This is one of the jackpot cards. So I just hear cha-ching, cha-ching. Like, I just feel like, Libra, it's okay. Everything's going to work out for you. What it is you've been manifesting. Some of you are going to be seeing those manifestations with this big super moon in your own sign, and you're going to be feeling good, on top of the world, stable, love, abundance. Now, what's blocking you is, again, we have the Star card, and the Star card is Aquarian energy, but it's in reverse. There's some sort of healing that needs to take place. And it's interesting because we do have the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords is all about healing. So it's really time to take action, and some of that healing might have to do with your interpersonal relationships. Okay, but you do need to trust your intuition. The Star card is wishing upon a star. It is divine intervention, but you may have been waiting a little bit too long for divine intervention, and Spirit's giving you a little bit of a nudge that you need to take the first step. Now, the intentions that you need to set are the Nine of Cups. Again, the Nine of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is all about happiness. This is about wish fulfillment. This is like, we're almost there, but we can't quite celebrate yet, but we're really starting to sort of taste the fruits of our labor. But this is showing up in reverse. And so it's really time for you to focus on love and what you want and what it is you want to manifest. You may have been giving your power away too much to someone else. Libra energy, all of us, and especially with this full moon, is a time to focus on, for example, have we been too worried about how others see us? Have we been living through other people rather than focusing on what's best for us? And that's what this full moon is really, really pushing you to do. Now, what knowledge that you need to gain, or what Spirit really wants you to know, is the Queen of Swords. Here you go. Look at how elegant and beautiful, and look at the purity of her thoughts. For some of you, this could have to do with a marriage or a love relationship. I really do feel like she's being proposed to here. So, or maybe some of you are thinking about proposing to someone, which would definitely be almost there, almost taking this relationship to the next level. But for not all of us, this is going to be romantic. The Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. I just can't get over how much she looks like a bride. And she's putting this sword down. She's letting her guard down. She's still strong. She's been through a lot. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can represent an ex-partner or a widow or a widower. But, I do feel like for some of you, you might be finding some new love. Okay, but it's really important that you're focusing on what it is you want, because you have the power to manifest, what you want and attract the energy that you want. She's been through a lot. She doesn't think with her heart. She doesn't guide with her heart. But if you look in this picture, she kind of is. Her chest is forward and open and her sword is down. So for some of you, this is, you need to know that letting your defenses down is going to be a good thing for you, and you won't be relinquishing any sort of control or you will feel a bit vulnerable, but it's not going to be, she's still holding on to this sword, so she's not going to be completely vulnerable. Okay, and it's a nice energy, and it's your energy. Now, the Empress card in reverse, this is Libran energy. The Empress is all about passion. She's about abundance. She's a master manifester. Anything and everything she touches, she turns to gold. There is, she's pregnant in this position. Also, it's important to look at the time in this is 10, 10, 10. So again, we have two 10s showing up. No, I'm sorry, we don't. I was thinking the World card. It has two 10s in it, but it's 21. But it is the completion of a cycle, which would be a 10. And we do have the 10 of Pentacles. So some of you might have been seeing, looking at the clock, or seeing a lot of 10-10, this sort of cycle of completion. So that's really cool energy. Yeah, it's 10-10 or 10-12. Okay, interesting. So anyway, but look at her. She's holding all of her power. With this in reverse, the message for me still for this reading, the final outcome, is that things are going to be turned upside down. I think you're going to get things. You're going to manifest what it is you want, but it might not be in the way that you were expecting. All right, Libra. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages Spirit has for you guys. My beautiful, beautiful Librans. Additional messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this beautiful full moon in Libra period. All right, you get deceit. Interesting. So there was something that came out with this Empress card, and I didn't sort of want to throw any shade on this reading. Financial constraints. But with the Empress card, before I go any further, she can also represent the other woman. And I did really notice here that she is pregnant. So take that how it resonates. For some of you, you might be the other woman or the other man. You might be involved with somebody in a third party situation. For others of you, you might be finding out about that, finding out that information, because remember, your relationships and how you coexist with others is going to be on blast. Okay, and we do have this Aquarian energy. And this need to healing. So some of you might have found out some information or be finding out information that somebody that you trusted was being deceptive. Okay, financial constraints as well. I feel like some of you guys, that's what you're manifesting your way out of. So you guys are manifesting. You guys are manifesting abundance and a way out. This indecision card doesn't surprise me. That's Libran energy. Some of you might be trying to decide if you need to leave someone or leave a situation. And Archangel Metatron is coming to us to say you need to trust your intuition. This message became very, very specific. There's a bit of healing that needs to take place within a relationship, a family, or a work situation where maybe somebody was taking from you, or somebody has taken from you. It could have affected you financially, or your abundance. And you've been sort of very typically Libran, not sure about should you stay or should you go, weighing your options. And Metatron is coming to you guys and through spirit as well, saying it's really important that you guys are trusting your intuition. For those of you that do energy work, please do open that third eye chakra. Okay. Yeah, because for some of you, you might have thought you were in this very stable place with someone. Ooh. Yep. You might have thought you were in a stable place, or this might have to do with your job or your family or your marriage. Okay. And I feel like some of you might have been ignoring the red flags, deceit and financial constraints, like somebody was either taking money away from you, or lying to you, taking from you. I don't want this to be a negative reading though, but I see that your indecision, you're going to cut through any indecision and you'll be able to sort of complete this cycle. It's time for you to take action. The Three of Pentacles in reverse can also be a third party situation. And you have the Eight of Cups in reverse, not walking away. All right, underneath that you have the Sun card in reverse. And then you also get, look at that, you get the Queen of Wands, who can also represent the other woman. So for some of you guys, this is, and look, I'm not going to read any more of these, but underneath that, the Lovers card, this is all about making a choice. Maybe it's a choice between two people. It might be making a choice to, stand in your power and walk away from a situation that's no longer serving you. If there's deceit, if it's taking more than it's giving. Okay, there's a considerable amount of healing that needs to take place because the self-sabotage card came out as well. Okay, look and see where you've been keeping yourself in anchored in a place where, where you're being deceived. Maybe you're deceiving yourself. Maybe, you're not able to access the abundance that the universe has waiting for you because you have feelings, this self-sabotage card is all about self-worth. Okay, and that's really important, especially when we're working with law of attraction, to be the energy that we want to attract. And a lot of us, all of us, not all of us, but a lot of us have issues with success. And we have issues with we say we want things, we swear up and down that we want love, or we want to be a millionaire and this and that, but we have a few blocks, and those blocks don't come from outside situations or people, but they come from within. So it's really important, Libra, that you guys do you do the work, that you take, a little bit of time out for yourself to heal, especially if you're healing from a third party situation. I'm going to read for you guys this Home card because it's a very interesting card and it's going to resonate with everything I was just saying. In the context of this teaching, we're going to use the word home to describe your unconscious ability to attract intimate partners with the positive and negative qualities your parents instilled in you. This card honors the wounded child in you that keeps recreating home, hoping to get your childhood developmental codependency needs met. You might even provoke the other to act or look like your original parent. So really take a look and go back to even as far back as your childhood, although this isn't blame your parents day either. It could go back to previous lives, and you want to take a look at your relationships and any unhealthy patterns that you've seen in them. In a world where so many of our natural emotions were not encouraged and worse yet suppressed, you are now encouraged to feel the feelings trapped inside you and that consistently sabotage your life. Self-sabotage. Ooh, Libra, this is an intense message. For some of us, home was an amazing, empowering, and happy place, but for most of us, it was lacking. There was unease and hurt. This is imprinted on your nervous system, which forces the dysfunction you had with your parents to rise to the surface with your current partner and people close to you. So yeah, this is, I mean, Libra, there's a lot of work for you guys to do with this full moon, but it's going to be work. It's going to turn your world upside down. Okay, it definitely will, but it's going to be really important work that's going to yield some really gorgeous results for you. And remember, healing is not easy, all right? And you have to go through a lot of pain during the healing process. And, you know, again, a lot of suppressed emotions might be coming up for you. But that's what this full moon in your sign is all about. It's putting you and your emotions and your experiences and your relationships in the spotlight. Final message for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. She who is present, now awareness and acceptance. So this moon is going to ask you to be present and to really take a good hard look at your relationships and also the role that you play. Now this isn't meant to put you down or to berate you or to you know, to give you an upgrade or something like that. It's just all about the importance of focusing on the present, focusing on your role. And definitely, I feel like my Librans out there have been working with law of attraction. Be the energy that you want to attract. But there's some healing work that needs to take place here. And this spotlight, this moon is going to be putting you front and center, putting your emotions. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's on blast to the world, right? But for you. So take some time out for yourself, love yourself, be compassionate, look for the beauty in the lessons. You know, blessings come with challenges and challenges come with their blessings. I'm going to leave it with you there, Libra. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for listening and for all the love and support you show this channel. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful full moon and a beautiful day. Take care.